How does it feel to be signing Burton Albion here today?
Yeah, no, it's obviously great. I spoke to the manager a few weeks back, and the plans obviously the club has going forward, and the way the manager wants to play is a massive part of why I've come here.
Yeah, I said we're at Burton Albion here today. We're actually at St George's Park. What are your first thoughts on where we are and where we're training?
Yeah, no, it's obviously probably the best in the country for facilities, and to be able to train here every day, and yeah, it's a great setup, and like I said, it's probably the best in the country. So that's another reason why it's sort of I wanted to come here, and to be able to sort of use these facilities every day, and yeah, it's obviously it's a great place to be.
Yeah, you've played against the club many times. Who have you had a chance to speak to about kind of coming to the club?
So obviously one of my former teammates, Steve Seddon, and then Ryan Sweeney, who's still at the club, and they had great things to say, and they both obviously worked previously with the gaffer. So yeah, no, both of them had great words to say about the club and about the manager. So yeah, after speaking to them, it was a pretty easy decision.
Yeah, one of the question marks from the fans is, have we got enough league experience in League One? You've got EFL experience in abundance. Kind of, how are you going to pass that on to the boys?
Yeah, well, it's sometimes tough when sort of young lads haven't had that experience. I think, like I said to you earlier, I think if they're good enough and they're young enough, then there's no reason why they shouldn't be playing. So I'm more of not a leader on the pitch, but I'll try and sort of help the lads during training and in games, and yeah, like I said, I'm not a shouter and a screamer on the pitch, but hopefully I can sort of lead by example from the way I'm playing, and yeah, and hopefully the lads who haven't got that experience can gain that this season.
Yeah, like you said, there was a lot of interest from other clubs. Was staying in League One quite key for you?
Yeah, no, I think to play as high as I can is definitely the aim. And yeah, once sort of I spoke to the gaffer here, and he told me sort of the plans for where he wants me to play and how he wants to set up this season. It was a no-brainer really, and yeah, to stay in the league was a massive factor for me.
Yeah, and have you set yourself any kind of targets, aims for the season, or is it just about kind of getting settled in now, getting fit, and then focusing on the opening league game?
Yeah, I think it's just about sort of, before I set any targets, probably just getting fit and getting to know the lads, and getting to sort of know the place really, before I sort of start trying to set targets. But yeah, I just can't wait to get going now.
Yeah, and is it kind of a fresh start for you? Is it moving the family to the area, kind of getting settled at the club, and like I said, just looking ahead to exciting future for Burton Albion?
Yeah, so I've got a young family. I've got two young kids. So yeah, we'll be moving up to the area and getting them in schools as soon as we can. So yeah, it's obviously exciting times for not just for me and my family, but for the club, the supporters, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a successful one.
Welcome to the club.
Cheers, thank you.